know what's good for me. That's my opinion!
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to
What?
another...
Hold on. Nigga, what?
I had to jump into it, bro.
Nah, that's too soon. Like,
Damn, son.
made me feel like you want to use that shit as a clip. Shit was too soon.
Nah. Yo, it's a heat wave, bro. I gotta be like ready, bro. We gotta turn the AC on soon. What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Highly Opinionated. I'm your host, Church Cobain, and I got my boy Fresh to the right of me.
Fresh.
Listen, we in a heat wave right now, bro. So we're gonna try to wrap this podcast up fast because we fiending and turn this AC back on. You gotta understand, like, we was dreading doing this podcast because it's been a heat wave all week.
Outside is bacon.
It's bacon. I'm talking about you could fry an egg out there. It's giving like Arizona energy. And then we shot a podcast before this one, and it was like a light surge in the crib, so all my lights went off and just messed up the podcast, y'all. So we technically reshooting this podcast right now.
I thought it was your Con Ed.
Don't do that. He was like, yo, you ain't pay your light bill? I'm like, don't play with me like that, bro. Like, you know I paid my light bill. I definitely thought it was a light bill too, though, y'all. Like, I hate the summertime.
Yeah, the heat and liquor.
Anything 90, don't ask me to come outside. I hardly been going to work. I've been calling out, like, back to back. I don't care, bro.
I know your boss is sick of you right now.
Yep, they gonna be sick, bro. Like, I really hate the summer because it's crazy. When I was a kid, the summertime used to remind me of the beach, water balloon fights, and, like, ice cream trucks. Now, that shit is like drunken fights, jail nights, and death. Like, I don't even like to watch the news in the summertime. Like, the news be mad depressing.
All they talk about is killing this and killing that and killing.
It's because people don't know how to act when they get hot. When they
That's
get hot,
true.
people get weird. They start acting like Floridians.
Nah, Floridians are peaceful.
Yeah, all right. Everybody know people from Florida is bugged out.
Nah, Floridians, nah, they cool.
All right, bro.
Not the Haitians. The Haitians are wild. They get crazy.
I ain't saying nothing about no Haitians.
They
I
get
love
crazy.
Don't put no spells on me. I love y'all.
Yeah, I love Haitians, but they do get crazy.
What you mean? Everybody get crazy.
Nah, they get crazier.
Do you see the news that be going on in Florida? That's not normal news. The only thing I can compare to Florida is the Bronx. Every time I read an article in the Bronx, it gives me like Florida energy. Like some shit that would never happen nowhere else in the world happens in the Bronx and Florida, bro. I hate Florida. All right, my bad.
I
Y'all.
got mad quiet. Like, who?
I don't hate Florida. I'm just saying y'all a little weird. Y'all be bugging out sometimes. But that's why I hate the summertime, bro. I can't handle the heat like I used to. Like, when I was like 20, bro, I would be outside all night, all day in the summertime, bro. Now I'm like, after an hour, I'm like a dog. I'm panting like...
Nah, what I miss about summer is when I used to go to the store and stuff was like cheap. It was cheaper. Like I remember going to the Chinese store and getting like 2 chicken wings with barbecue
facts.
sauce and hot sauce.
Like, you go to the store, get 2 chicken wings and French fries.
In the brown bag.
Mm-hmm.
And don't put my shit in the little wax paper because that should be ripping. Put my shit in the styrofoam container.
That's when summertime was lit, bro. I swear. So, like, I never had summers like this. Like,
Nah.
it was never this hot, bro. Plus, I have this like theory that I have like bad luck in the summertime. Like everything that happened bad in my life happened in the summertime. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but it's like every year. 2017, I had a mild stroke, right? That was crazy. 2018, I was in a robbery inside of a bodega. like I was just in a random robbery. Like this man just came in. I'm mad drunk. I just got off the train. I went to the store, and this dude was in the store. Like he wanted a cigarette, but he didn't have no money, and everybody was just staring at him, not paying him no mind. So a boy just pulled out the tool. Like, yo, you think I won't shoot this shit up? Like he was bugging for a cigarette, bro. Like, and Ock did not want to give him the cigarette. That's one thing about a New York Ock, bro. They will never back down. I'm looking at Ock like, yo, he has a gun. Give this man a free cigarette. Like, he was like, nah, I'm not giving him nothing.
Nothing.
I bought him the cigarette. I wanted to make it out. Like, I bought him the cigarette. I said, here, fam, here, hold this down, bro. I gave that nigga like 4 cigarettes, bro, because I was going to make it out that store. Don't ask me to pull up to nothing that's like after 8 o'clock. I'm going back to the house. At like 8, 9 o'clock, I'm back in the crib.
Oh, that's your cutoff time?
That's my cutoff time, bro.
Oh, yeah, you getting old.
I know I'm getting old,
My
bro.
cutoff time was like 4 or 5 in the morning.
4 or 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
I think it was the pandemic. It slowed me down. But that pandemic sat my ass down and I ain't get up since. We go out sometimes, bro, but to get me to really go out to 4 in the morning is not gonna happen. You know how I am. And don't let me be drunk, because once I start bugging and I'm staring at people too long, just take me home. Just he already know. Just take me home, bro. You see church in the corner, just looking at everybody in a party or a club or anything, take my ass home, bro.
Understandable.
Like 2016, that's the year my ex stabbed me. Summertime, August. We had just broken up for like a day or two, and then she came back to my house to surprise me. And then when she got there, everything was cool for like a couple hours. But then I see her phone, somebody had texted her, and like the name in her phone was "I love you, daddy." Like that was the name she put for the dude in her phone. So at this point, it was no way to kind of deny that she was cheating. Like she don't know her father. So at the same time, it was like, what? I love you, daddy.
Like, that's hot.
I don't think she thought we was gonna get back together though. I think that's the problem. She had like spontaneously popped up to my house. Now, one thing I learned is when you confront a woman about cheating, I thought they would automatically cry and like apologize. Like I thought she was gonna fess up and tell me everything. That's not what Shorty did. Shorty spazzed out. Like, give me my fucking phone. Give me my fucking phone. She was losing it, bro. And I remember just being kind of stuck at the same time because I'm like, wait, I just caught you cheating. This is not how this is supposed to go. Like, so she spazzed and she got tight and she just broke my TV. She pushes it over.
Oh, shit.
Mind you, I just bought this TV, bro. So, like, I'm tight. I'm not gonna lie, I broke her phone. I just tossed her phone at the wall, right? She loses it, bro. She just bugs out. She started breaking everything, like everything. The food she just cooked, she just threw it on the floor. Like she done lost her mind. Like she lost it.
Like, what the food did to you?
Right? She goes to my dresser, she picks up a box cutter, right? And she just charged at me. I'm like, you ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, as a dude, you ain't gonna stab me. Shorty started dicing me up. Like, slice, 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 slice. And I was like, what? Like, it was before I could even react. I wasn't even just like, what? But I couldn't even react, bro. She just started slicing and dicing. Like, my whole chest, bro, was like slit, bro. It was graphic. She runs outside. She finds the first simp she can find. Some random dude on the street. He's trying to like help her and bag her at the same time. So he's like, yo, what happened to you? So she uses his phone to call the cops. I come outside to pick up one of my other friends because it's supposed to be like a double date situation. All of a sudden, I see a whole bunch of cops just swarm me. Like, it's like 20 cops outside. Like, it was crazy. I'm still bleeding, by the way. I ain't even changed. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe it was the adrenaline. I see my bro outside that I went to go pick up, and I see his girlfriend. They walk up to me. And then all of a sudden, I hear my ex, him right there. And then the cops start running my way, right? And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm about to go to jail. That's the only thing I was thinking in my head. Like, I'm about to go to jail. And by act of God, I don't know how, it was these dudes walking by and the cops happened to grab them. I think they thought they was me and like my friend. But we were standing there looking at the cops arrest somebody else. And my bro was like, yo, we should get out of here. We should get out of here. And I'm just standing there like a dumbass, like, why they arresting them? Why they not arresting me? I finally get the clue to walk away. And then all of a sudden she was like, not them, them. And the cops end up arresting me. But the crazy thing about it was, not only did my ex stab me, break up all my stuff, she told the cops that she didn't know me, that she met me on an app, like on a dating app, and that I didn't know her. This was her first time in my house, that I basically tried to assault her, which is crazy because like I've been in a relationship with this woman for like 8 months. It's no reason for you to tell the cops that. If you want to be honest, you could have just told them that I attacked you, but it was the other way around. You know what I'm saying? The cops arrest me and they arrest my bro Sparks because he's arguing with the girl in the middle of the street. He's like, I'm gonna find you. I know where to get you. Like, and the cops is like, what? You gonna make a threat right in front of me? So they just locked me and him up. But it was this one cop, bro, that held me down. He knew something was not right. Cause I was about to get arrested for like what? Assault, kidnapping, all these crazy charges.
That's a lot.
Like that was a lot, bro. Like she was about to put me under the jail. But this one cop was like, nah, something is not right. He was the only cop that vouched for me. And he came to me and he was like, yo, what's her name? I gave them her name. He was like, yo, You know her mother name? I gave them her mother name and her address. He was like, ain't no way this man met you today and he know all this information about you. And then they looked at me, they saw the blood coming through my shirt. And that's when that cop was like, hell nah, arrest her ass too. And she got arrested with me. That was a crazy time, bro. Like, she dead wanted to throw me under the jail. Damn, bro.
She was trying to do you dirty.
She was trying to do me so dirty. And my neighbors, that was like my introduction to my neighbors. So like that whole first year I lived there, just know they was all staring at me like, yo, that's the guy that beat up his girlfriend. And even when I got to the precinct, all the female cops was on my ass. Cause you know they hate people that do domestic violence. But it wasn't like that. And that one cop was like, yo, can you prove that she attacked you first? And I said, yeah. So he was like, if you trust me right now, give me your keys. I'll go to your apartment. I'll take pictures. If all those pictures add up to you having all your equipment, everything in your house broken, then she can't press charges on you. And he really kept his word. He went to my house, he took pictures, and he said, hell no. There's no way that this man broke up all the equipment in his house. My bed, my TV, broke my stove door, my closet door. Like, that cop that came through for me. Like,
Yeah, he definitely looked out.
yeah, because it could have been over for me that day, bro. Every summer after that was just tragic. Like, every summer it was like, damn, bro, maybe I need to stay in the house. Like,
But did your ex ever get in trouble for lying to the cop? Not 'cause he's on fire. I respectfully, like.
I was on fire. I just caught fire. Damn.
Did Shorty ever get in trouble for lying to the cops?
Hell no. But I'm like, she dead created a whole story. Why is she not getting in trouble for this? Like, she told me I didn't know her. I was about to get an R charge. Like, basically, I didn't let her leave. I held her captive. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot, bro. Like, if you lie in a drastic situation to be vindictive and you get away with that and you don't get no slap on the wrist, that's crazy.
But you know how the court is. It's what you can prove.
But I proved it. That was the sad part. I proved that I knew her and she's a liar and I caught her cheating. And yes, I did break her phone after she broke my TV. And that's not even equivalent. Like, no, she had an Android. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't even have an iPhone, bro. Like,
She don't care about life.
that phone was like $150. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was just like, damn, bro, that's violation. Like, but it's sad though, because we see that every day. Like, people lie on people to be vindictive, and there should be a charge behind that. You need to be locked up. Because something is not right in your head to think that I'm so pissed off that I'm gonna like ruin your life. Accusations like those don't ever leave. Like,
It stays on your record.
It stays on your the stigma's there. At that point, you're in a court of public opinion. It's not even if you did it or not. They could prove that you're innocent, and somebody out there will still be like, well, why would she lie? I hate when people say, why would they lie? People lie in your face every day. What reason would she have to lie? What reason would he have to lie? People lie. They just lie. like I don't understand why that's so hard for some people to believe. I never thought my ex would have said, hey, he assaulted me and he kidnapped me and I don't even know him. Like, I don't know. It just bugs me out that people even lie that much. Like, the older we get, I thought people stopped lying because when I was a kid, they was like, oh, children always telling stories and children always telling lies. It's like, no, adults be lying their ass off.
Yeah, that's what I said. Especially if you fuck with a Sag.
A Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Bro, we not about to go into fucking zodiac signs, bro.
If you want to talk about a liar, like Sag.
Well, my ex was technically a Aries, so I don't know if they liars, bro. And I've never been around a Sagittarius. Bro, I'm not even into zodiac signs. We're not even about to do that. Like,
No, we not. But just know.
who you throwing subs at right now?
Just know.
Who you throwing subs at? It seemed real subby. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you watching. I know you're fucking watching.
But honestly, for me, the biggest red flag is just adults that lie. Man, woman, I don't give a fuck. And I just feel like women are better at lying. That's the only difference. Like, men lie all the time. It's just women are better at lying. Because they know how to put the act on. It's like an act. I don't feel like I need to lie to no adult, to no cops, to no boss. But I will lie to my children's mother. Like, I don't lie to nobody else. Because co-parenting is really hard. Like, I don't think people understand that. Like, I be lying just to, like, keep the peace. Because it seems like when I'm honest, for some reason, it's always a problem. Like, let's say I'll be like, hey, I'm at work. I can't speak right now. Oh, your job is more important than your kids? So I have to lie sometimes and be like, hey, sorry, I had to go to the hospital. Like, I be doing anything to avoid a fight, bro. Like, and it's crazy because I'm an adult and I shouldn't have to do that. I don't even owe you an explanation at this point. This woman has done the most to stress my life out since I was 16 years old. So if I gotta lie at this point, all these 13 years later, I'm going to lie.
So has co-parenting got easier for you throughout the years?
Hell no. And co-parenting gets worse the moment that the person that you had a child with gets into a relationship. Co-parenting with somebody who's in a relationship is way worse than co-parenting when they're single. Like, I'll never forget the day I called my daughter's mother and I was like, hey, I want to pick up the kids today and take them out somewhere. And she was like, nah, I got to ask my boyfriend first. Do you know how I almost lost my mind? I ran over there. I tried to fight them. I tried to fight everybody. I was outside for like 3 hours just hoping to bump into her, bro. She would have tricked me out of my position. Like, I would have looked like I was a threat. I would have looked like I just lost my mind, that I was abusive, that I was crazy. And it's like, truthfully, she did these things to me to keep me away from the kids. And then months down the line, she'll say things to me like, oh, why didn't you fight harder to get the kids? Like, what? And it was always bad, even on holidays. Like, I would go out and buy my kids everything with the last that I have in my pocket. And my daughter's mother would throw the gifts out.
Oh shit!
Like, she would do everything to break my spirit. That woman used to break my spirit, bro.
Damn.
To the point where I almost snapped. And it's like, I did everything in my power to be a parent. And she'll be like, I know I'm making your life harder, but you must not love your kids enough because you're not fighting to get them.
Nah, see, you need a Beyonce in your life. So you won't break my soul.
Facts. She used to break my soul, bro. Even when I went to court, it was like the hardest to win my basic rights for my kids. I would be in a courthouse on the regular, and this woman would be nowhere to be found. She would not show up to court visits. She would show up late. She had to miss court 4 times just for the judge to get mad. And I still didn't win the case of full custody. Like, it was like, damn, bro, like, I can't do nothing. Like, it's like I'm sitting there proving that this woman is incompetent and it was nothing I could do to win my kids over. Like, I understand why most men don't want to go to court, but it's something that we have to do. But at the same time, I'll be like, damn, like, I was in that courthouse sad, bro. like I used to be sitting there for like 3 hours just for the judge to be like, oh, we just found out that your daughter's mother isn't coming. Like, what? The lawyer just told him. Like, what? She got to do everything, and the court never ruled in my favor, bro. That's why I'm like, co-parenting never got more easier. It's been the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. Even now, this woman will call me and curse me out like if we together. I haven't been with you for 13 years. Why are you still talking to me like this? But there's nothing you can really do. It's crazy. It's like you got to deal with the disrespect. I don't be having time for it. Because I see men on the news all the time snap and they lose their mind and they hurt themselves. It was times I wanted to like end my life, bro. Because I couldn't see my kids. And there was nothing that I could do to fix the situation. And anything I did made me look crazy. Anytime I spazzed out, I cursed out, I stood outside the building for 2 hours, it made me look crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for one judge finally looking at me and being like, yo, this man has been to every court case. He has been here on time. He has always come. She's never here. He finally ruled in my favor. But that was after 3 years of going through the worst 3 years of my life, bro. Because you can't explain to your kids why you couldn't see them. You know what I'm saying? You cannot explain to your children that, hey, mommy's keeping you away. The worst feeling that I've ever felt is when I went to see my daughter after 3 months, right? Because my daughter's mom took her away. And she was like, Daddy, why don't you come see me more? Like, you don't love me no more? Like, well, what the fuck was I supposed to say to that? Because it was times I was ready to go off the meter, bro. It was times you had to talk me down. How many times have you saw me about a snap, bro, in the corner, twitching?
Many.
Twitching, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, nah, co-parenting never gets easier, bro. And unfortunately, when they're in a relationship, it gets even worse. It's nothing worse than a dude being in the background while you arguing with the person that you had a child with.
That's mad ghetto.
That's mad ghetto. Like, that's why I never understand why certain men would involve themselves in a dispute with like a woman and the man that she had a baby with. Because 9 times out of 10, guess what's gonna happen to you after they break up? She gonna do the same thing to you. And my daughter's other baby father, he's going through that right now. Like,
going through hell.
He snapped. And you know what's crazy? Because when he snapped, the first thing he said out his mouth was, "You not gonna do me like you did church. You not gonna do me like that." Y'all was like, "Yeah, nigga, karma, it's your turn." Like, I'm waiting for the Lord to come back. Our summons is officially done anyway. Polio's popping again.
Polio?
Yeah, I don't really know what polio is, but I know it's popping again. I know that's something that could break down your bones and your nervous system or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just
Whatever
crazy.
it is, it's polio and it's crazy.
Give us like 5 more years. It's gonna be something to take us out. It gotta be, because monkeypox just came through. Polio's back. COVID just left. It's like a party. It's like a disease party that we going through.
And I'm scared. 'Cause anytime like I see a bump on my skin, I be like, "Yo,
monkeypox."
I be watching it. Like, is it gonna grow? Is it like shit? Is annoying.
Yo, nah. Because if that happens to me, bro, I'm gonna be tight. That's another reason I don't want to go out in the summer. Like, also with the way that crime is right now, I don't really want to be outside either.
With all these mass shootings,
It's like you only got 2 options. You could die by a mass shooter, or you could die by somebody in the hood. Or the cops. It's 3 options. Because I'll be tight if I get caught in a mass shooting. Do you know your chances of being caught in a mass shooting is supposed to be low? You want a watermelon?
what? A watermelon?
Listen, I robbed myself of the joy of eating watermelons my whole life because I felt like it was racist. When people be like, black people love watermelon, that shit used to get me mad, bro. And I just ate a watermelon for the first time last week. And I'm telling you, bro, these shits be bussin'. You want the big one? Hey, yo. Nah, bro, watermelons is really good. I understand why they was talking about us.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. That just turned into a mukbang. It's just mad random. If they say niggas like watermelon, I understand why. I ain't eat a watermelon in like 20 years, bro.
I wonder what happened to the seeds. Nah, they seedless.
How you do that? Another reason I ain't eat watermelon though was because, remember that show, The Magic School Bus? I was watching an episode and like the kid ate a watermelon seed and then like it sprouted inside of him and it was growing and they had to go save him. They had to go inside of his body to save him.
Hey, yo.
And I don't know why that stuck in my head my whole life. I was like, what happens if you eat a seed? Like, is that dangerous?
Nah.
They was wilding in The Magic School Bus, bro. Yo, them ASMRs, I don't know how people like them shits.
Like it's a watermelon.
I'm eating a watermelon. This shit busting. They talking about black people like chicken. I don't even like chicken. But this, I understand. It's like eating and drinking at the same time. It's like, that was good. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was busting. That shit was busting. I could have paused the camera, but fuck it, bro. Nigga just had to mukbang it out real quick. Like, but all right, y'all. I hope this is not a shorter episode. I gotta check when I edit it. But listen, we hot, bro. We just gave you a podcast in a heat wave. I'm sorry. We gotta turn the AC on, bro. So I appreciate y'all. We gonna see y'all next week. We out.
We are late for church!